Association of University of Houston downtown. When I received the invite, I thought, what words of wisdom can I share? And I was really thrilled to have the opportunity to talk to all of you, and at the same time, I felt a responsibility to share part of my own story and lessons that I learned through life. As a child, I had a dream, a big dream, getting an international education in the USA. This dream was especially difficult because I was born and raised in Ecuador. I am the daughter of a Swiss-German father and an Ecuadorian Spaniard mother. And all the great universities that I thought I wanted to go, that were here in the USA. I enrolled in la Universidad Católica de Santiago de Guayaquil in Ecuador. Out of 1,200 applicants, I was one of the 120 that made it just to the first day of class. That was really only the first part of my body. I had to figure out how to pay for the university. I had to find work, and at 17, I started my first full-time job. The US is very blessed to have something called scholarships and grants. That's something that doesn't exist in any other country that I know. So for that, you're very privileged. By my third year of college, I was already a bank manager and truly a model college student. But my life was about to be turned upside down. When I was 20 years old, my father suddenly passed away. We had to learn to deal not only with the shock of the loss, but also with a very complicated situation. To compound the sadness I felt, I was the only person in my family working. My salary was okay for a single student living at home, but it wasn't enough for a breadwinner in a family. I applied, I didn't know what to do, so I decided to apply for a second job in the same bank I was working. And I negotiated with them, and this was the deal. I offered them to do both jobs for half of the value of the second position, which meant I would work double for 3/4 of what it would cost them. I thought it was a pretty good proposal. This boosted the income of my family and gave us time to find jobs to support our lives. The future became really uncertain, but I kept my faith that a better future could be built despite the difficulties. I continued working full-time while taking classes full-time and finished my degree. By far, the proudest day of my life. I graduated with a business engineering degree with a triple major of economics, business, and auditing, with emphasis in management. I am also proudly the first female college graduate of my family. However, my business degree wasn't enough. I still remember the dream I had when I was a child. I wanted more. So I returned to my dream. I came to the US in 1996 to continue my education. With 2 scholarships through my work, now I knew about scholarship. Through Danzas, a company, a logistic firm I was working, I received a Master in International Business from University of St. Thomas in 2002. At that time, I was already an American citizen. Then, in 2007, I completed a Certificate of Organizational Leadership from Rice University. I couldn't believe I had achieved my dream to study not only in one, but in two great American universities. And still to these days, I really don't know how that was possible. After graduation, I continued working with the logistic company, Danzas, and went through 7 highly complicated mergers and acquisitions. Somehow I survived all of them. Later, the company was named DHL, the shipping and logistic firm, and I finally became Deutsche Post DHL. I was with them for almost 20 years. One key element of my longevity with DHL is to make the uncertainty of the mergers into a positive, something that is negative, into a positive. I embraced that uncertainty and stayed while most of the people left. So keep that in mind, that something that can be a negative for others really can be an opportunity for you. My area of expertise was business, financial, and controlling. At the height of my corporate career, I was the global director of strategy, performance, and metrics, and controllership based out of Bonn, Germany. I was overseeing 140,000 people and traveling all over the world, working in wonderful places such as India, Germany, Switzerland, Hong Kong, Brazil, Uruguay, UK, Mexico, and many others. Having worked overseas and with so many people, I learned to respect, admire, and enjoy similarities. Be open and embrace our amazing diversity. We're entitled to have different point of views, including politics. Disagree with courtesy and respect. Be inclusive and find a shared ground that will benefit all. Try new things, eat new food, travel to different places, listen to great music, and enjoy. In 2016, I wanted to have a bigger impact, and I founded Soledad Consulting, a business and financial management consulting which helps improve profit and productivity of businesses. We support professionals, businesses, and corporations with solutions, knowledge, and expertise to grow efficiently and stay competitive in the market, optimizing businesses and achieving goals. I started my financial services businesses with the faith that others may need my knowledge and expertise. I didn't have one client. My business is a vehicle for my truth about how education leads to knowledge and experience, which can open you up to lead a life of adventure and growth. And you are at the door of that adventure. Particularly for me, this is about the financial sector and how when you are educated about how money works, we can make better decisions and how to grow it. Many entrepreneurs struggle because they know their trade, but they don't have the time, experience, or expertise to be business savvy. I help people that struggle because they know their trade, but they don't have the time of expertise to check their numbers. I believe business knowledge and financial literacy are the foundation to the success of entrepreneurship. The key element is to have a sustainable business that gives the people and the community a better life. Having a business gives me a sense of pride. When you see that you're growing and having an impact, getting a good sense of your numbers is how you can tell your story. I love watching my clients get excited when they can track their progress through their financial reports. You know, who gets excited about that? I do. No matter how challenging the client's problem is, we stay consistent, dedicated, and persistent until the issue is resolved. And these are elements that you're going to need in any aspect of your careers. Not getting overwhelmed, just take, even if you're about to give a speech, just take a deep breath. But instead, you have to roll up your sleeves, get busy, and find the root cause and detect areas of improvements that allow us to raise the profitability and productivity of all businesses. My dream now, I still have, is to become a global authority in business, financial management, increasing profit and productivity around the world. Especially close to my heart is women-owned businesses. I love guys too. I want to increase financial literacy in the communities, in our community, in the Hispanic community too, so people can improve their quality of life. I am very involved, and this is something that I really like about your organization. The amount of hours of volunteering work says something about the culture of the people here and the association. And you can continue doing that outside the walls of this university, because the one who is giving much, I don't know the translation in English, but something like that, the one that is expected more. So you're giving an education, now you are going to go outside, continue contributing to the community in any way possible that you can. I'm very involved with the community and with several nonprofit organizations because I want to pay forward all the opportunities that benefit me. I am on the advisory committee, the finance chair for Power on Hills Fund, a nonprofit organization focused on the advancement of Latinas in the workplace and marketplace by providing enrichment programs, mentorship, and scholarships to accelerate their professional growth and cultivate future leaders. And it was through an event that I had here at this university in this same room that I met somebody in your team who introduced me somebody, and that's how I ended up here today. So you never know. You go for A and you end up in Z, right? I am the CFO of Beautiful Purpose, another nonprofit organization that provides support and resources to help women from all walks of life to live a life of purpose. Very proudly, I am a mentor of the Latinas Achieve mentoring program of the University of Houston downtown. And I'm also a mentor for Insight mentoring program at the University of St. Thomas. And I am a volunteer instructor of finance for Lancet of Houston, an entrepreneur connection program in Spanish, organized by Baker Ripley. So this is where the multiple languages help, and the knowledge of multiple cultures really comes very, very handy. They are dying for people that can teach in both languages, and they cannot find enough professionals. So don't lose your first language, your second language. It's desperately needed in the community. I have been also a guest speaker in the Build Up Houston and Accelerate Latinx program organized by the Office of Business Opportunity of the City of Houston in partnership with the Houston Community College. In May 2019, I was awarded the Outstanding International Consultant, and in October 2019, I was awarded 2019 Class of Women on the Move by Texas Executive Women. And I need to share something. I got a beautiful award. I had never won any award. I just didn't have even a place to put it in the house, right? But the truth is that in that night, there was a surprise. Sheila Jackson, our congresswoman, was in the event. And so they give us the award, we take the pictures, and so then she comes with some papers, like blues like that. And she started reading this thing, and I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even breathe. She gave me a congressional recognition for the efforts. And the only words that I could just put together is like, I feel that I belong, that I had paid my dues when I came here as an immigrant. No family, just a number. And now I'm standing here right next to a congresswoman, and I have a paper that says that the Congress know who I am. And she started laughing, and but it was just, it was, still I look at it, it's like, it's the biggest honor to be like accepted into the family of the United States. And you say you did a good job, right? You did good. So, I am so proud of all the efforts and accomplishments of all the senior class members here today. These are the lessons I learned through my life, and I want you to take them with you. So number one, I'm a mathematician, so I'm gonna go by numbers. Passion, purpose, and profit. Work with passion in something that you love doing. Find a purpose in your life with that. It doesn't come easy. It came like at around 40 for me. What is all this about and why? And I was walking today into the parking lot. I stopped and I called my husband and I said, I'm kind of feeling all kind of things that now somebody, I'm coming here to talk to a student. I was that student. And I wish somebody would have talked to me, right? So find your purpose and find a way to make profit too. Number two, you are enough. Exactly the way you are. You are unique, and that's what makes you wonderful. Be authentic. Number three, don't forget your good values. Listen. Good values and your roots. This is la abuelita, right? Be proud of them. When in doubt, think if you will be proud to share the news with your family. If the answer is no, please reevaluate your decision. You will be faced with many decisions that are borderline integrity. When in doubt, and you're by yourself about to make a decision, close your eyes for a second and think, will I share this with my father? Will I go home and share this with my grandma, abuelita, will I be proud of that? If the answer is I'm not sure, you know what to do. Number four, visualize your dreams. Remember the child looking at the U.S. in the map thinking, that looks far. With persistency, anything is achievable. As Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. I really enjoy what I do. As people improve their business financial situation, they increase their quality of life. Having more time and resources to do what they love to do, and that fills my heart. Number five, I'm a finance person, so you know how I talk about money, right? Prepare for the unexpected. Have a reserve, please save. This country has negative rate of saving. Save. Be disciplined to save regardless of your income level. If you make $8 an hour or $80 an hour, Save. Start with 1% and build your way up to 5, 10, 15, 20. It's possible. Live below your means. It's easy to spend money. Don't forget the difference between want and need, and recycle. Number 6, persistency. You will have to make choices, and none of your decisions will ever be perfect. So stop looking for perfection. You will go through good times and bad times. Set a goal and work as hard as it takes to achieve it. With persistency, anything is achievable. Number 7, don't forget your family and take care of yourself. Always make time for your family. Spend time with your kids, the soccer games, the Sundays en la casa de la abuelita, with the family around the table. You will never be that important that anything that you do is more important than your family. This is for the reason that you do all the work that you're doing. Then, pushing yourself to the limit will only leave you exhausted. Work hard, but also take time to recharge. Have a hobby. Fishing, hunting, reading, have a hobby. Number 8, be involved with the community and pay it forward, whatever you feel is in your heart. Number 9, be happy. This is your life. Do what makes you happy. Happiness is a decision that you make, not something that happens to you. Number 10, life is a miracle and a gift. It is beautiful and complicated. Fight with dedication, perseverance, and integrity. If things don't work, then try it again. Because success might be just one step away. And finally, never, never give up. No matter who you are, where you come from, how much you have, or how high the climb might be, you can create the life of your dreams. Go and never, never give up. Enjoy the journey. Thank you.